You knew why you were here. You weren't here to get better. We were here to help let go. And it's the hard thing to do when, especially a parent is going to go. I recently lost my father. He was here at Emmanuel House in his last month of his journey. We didn't really know the difference between going to a hospice versus a hospital. But I think deep down we knew that we didn't want my father to pass away at home. We spent a lot of time at my parents' house, and the memories that we have of my dad, we wanted to keep special, and not, when we walk in the house, we didn't want to have that memory of him passing away at home. The support staff has a chapel downstairs, and we were invited to participate in their meditation hour, and I think that was very calming and spiritual.
My name is Linda Nash, and I'm part of the spiritual care team at Emmanuel House. I think it's important to offer spiritual care because our spirituality is a significant part of who we are as human beings, and to focus on their physical care is important, but also that spiritual care, especially as someone's nearing end of life. Often there are questions about what's going to happen to me, where am I going? And we like to be able to offer people the opportunity to explore that as much as they want to, and to let them know that they are never alone. One of the slogans of Good Shepherd is never stop loving, and I think the spiritual care is part of emphasizing that message, that we never stop loving in life and in death.
So over the past 4 years, I've seen my mom, my very best friend, and my sister-in-law spend their last days here at Emmanuel House. And I can't tell you how it makes me feel that they were in a place with such love, caring, and support in their final days of life. The palliative care doctors came to us and said that there was nothing more in the hospital that could be done for our mom, and that what we needed now was care and comfort. That's the hardest thing siblings have to deal with. What do they do? How do they care? And how do they support a loved one who doesn't have much time to be with us? But the ultimate was the experience. The experience we seen and were witnessed for a long period of time for our mom's final days. The care and comfort that was provided here at Emmanuel House was outstanding.
I can remember one was a daughter, and her father had come into Emmanuel House. And the day that he passed away, they weren't able to get here in time. And one of the things that Emmanuel House prides itself in is that we will not allow any of our residents to die alone. So, and it doesn't matter what time of the day, what day of the week, someone will always sit and hold that individual's hand. So in this particular case, the family was on their way, but unfortunately didn't make it in time. So it was myself and our spiritual coordinator that sat on either side of their father as he passed away. And she looked at me and she said, 2 weeks ago you never knew my father, but you treated him as if he was your own father. And she said she will never forget that. And so it's comments like that from families that I am very proud of the work we do at Emmanuel House.
Emmanuel House actually began as a residence for people with AIDS in the mid-1990s. And it was a response to the AIDS crisis that we were seeing in this community. Many people were dying alone, and the brothers decided that we needed to reach out to them. That crisis was short-lived with the advent of new medications, and soon the house transitioned to a hospice of hospitality. And I think that continues our mission as Brothers of St. John of God, in which we profess a vow of hospitality, but also have an expectation that hospitality is our mission and our way of life throughout all of the Good Shepherd missions here in this city, but all throughout the hospitality missions throughout the world.
It takes a special type of person to work in this environment, and the staff here at Emmanuel House have that. that skill, that tact, that talent to make somebody feel loved and wanted and special.
10 years from now, 15 years from now, I think that I might not remember exactly certain events, but I'll never forget the way I felt. There was a sense of peace and comfort and really dignity in this whole journey. And I think if we had to do it again, I wouldn't change a thing.